Crazy shot there, couldn't quite find the angle.
What a save!
Oh my god, look at this! From one end to the other! Oh, that's dangerous!
Overtime!
See the player arriving. Is there anyone there? And he finds the back of the net! Oh, what a goal! Those guys loved it.
What a match!
Can I take your name, please? Thank you.
No, can you not? Oh, this is no. Hang on a second. Let's get this. Let's get this right. I got the. Don't pull it. Oh, look at my hair. I need my glasses. Cheers. Right, listen, ladies and gentlemen, welcome along to the Gfinity Arena. It is very exciting here. It's week 2 of the Elite Series. It's all about Rocket League. I've got Stumpy with me. I've got Johnny Boy. We're going to head down here because we have had 3 awesome games already, 1 on the way. But if you missed any of the action, here's a little recap for you.
Week 2 matchup 1.
Doomsy to the middle. Yeah, it's gonna go in. There's the follow-up, the radio.
Oh, but there's nobody at home.
It's going to go in.
Excel. The favourite's going in.
Envious versus Epsilon, match 2 of the day.
Data gets the first goal on the board. Waffle coming in. Flores is going to tie the game up.
Who is going to take it in overtime?
What a shot! And it's Team Envious who are going to get their first win on the board here.
Yay! Party time. Shot across, nobody's back from there. That's a great play, Cheerio.
Reason Gaming, triumph over Endpoint.
So here we are then. We have the schedule. 1 match on the way. Prophecy taking on Method, and we've had those 3 fantastic results already. So, an exciting day. Got Johnny Boy and Stumpy here with me. We've had some great matches already, and that 5-4 was an absolute thriller, wasn't it?
Absolute banger of a series. Loved it.
Yeah. And what about yourself, Johnny Boy? Looking forward to this match. Prophecy, Method, bound to be goals in that match.
Oh yeah, we've had some pretty close series today. It's going to be tough for this one to stand up to the standard that we've seen so far, but you never know. We've seen some crazy things in the Elite Series in the past.
And you were just saying about how good that driving was for me, and I've got sort of hat hair at the moment.
Incredible.
But yeah, cheers,
guys. It was pretty good.
I really appreciate it.
I like the goal, yeah.
Astonishing.
Yeah, thank you. And the baguette as well. I've still got some of that left actually backstage. You've got 2 team members here. There's also people backstage, one of which is my co-host, Lottie, who is currently with Onset.
Thank you, Tom. Onset, what an awesome day of Rocket League today.
Yeah, we've had an awesome day so far. We've had some awesome games. We've had a Game 5. We've seen Reason pull off a win, which is their 2nd win of the Elite Series so far, and last season they only got 1 for the entirety. So, yeah, it's been a pretty awesome day so far, and I'm really looking forward to this last match as well.
Me too, but even more exciting, we've got the poll for the top goal scorer of the season. So I can actually confirm the people doing really, really well are Metsonoris from Method, surprise, surprise, and Data from Epsilon. Now, who are we thinking on set? I mean, Method is a clear winner. They're fantastic players. I mean, Data though?
I mean, Data could be up there. I know that he's quite a liked guy in the community, so he's probably going to get a few Twitter votes. But yeah, I mean, you've got to go with Mets. I mean, the guy is a machine. You know, Method, best team in the world at the moment. He's one of the players who's been scoring goals for them, so not surprised to see him up there.
We've got a couple of people coming up as well. So Ignite from Prophecy. Now, he's a really good player as well, and we've seen some great goals from him. Maybe he could, like, take over a little bit? What are we thinking?
He could do. I mean, it's a possibility. However, I don't think that his team create as many opportunities as some of those other players. So that might be a detriment to him, but some of his solo plays are incredible to see. So he's always in with a shout, but I think the poll is speaking for itself right now.
Exactly, and there's still time to vote, guys. At Gfinity, #Elite Series. Tom, back to you.
Thanks, Lottie. It was just, I'm just having everything done because of the hat hair. I'm just really particular. Thank you very much, Tim. Lovely makeup here. You've had some as well. Don't look at me like I'm the only one.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, but you're prettier, so...
Well, I am the only one who's had the makeup done. Listen, when it comes to goals, Method are the gift that keeps on giving. 3 times in Season 1, they scored 6 in a game. In the opening match of Season 2, they went one better and fired in a magnificent 7.
Endpoint versus Method, the biggest game of the day in my opinion. Let's get this one underway.
What Method are known for is just going out as fast as they can, and they get an early shot.
1 goal advantage. Oh, Lot turns it on. Method 2 to the good. Endpoint haven't been able to get a foothold in this one. Shot comes in, hits. Metsonoris puts his first one in of the day. It's going to be 3-0 now for Method.
We're less than a minute and a half in.
It's going to fall to Sniper. A 4-0 to Method. Such a disruptive playstyle coming in from Method.
Oh, that's a great touch. Oh, and he gets the bump on Cheerio.
Method, 5 to the good now.
Just keep getting goal after goal after goal, and that's why they're so dangerous.
Another goal. The speed with which Method are playing is so impressive. Oh, there's another shot coming in. Tinny does make a fantastic save, but it's going to be a lot. Who's there? 7-0 now.
Phenomenal from Method.
The first time we've ever seen it, a 7-0 win.
Every goal they earn is because they took Endpoint apart.
It had everything, that game, the good, the bad, and the ugly, but focusing on the good. Method, how good are they?
I mean, 7 goals against the reigning champions is insane. Like, I thought we might potentially beat the 6-0 that we had previously. However, in the first series they had against the leading champions, no chance.
Yeah, and I tell you what, a bit of a wild match that we want, because we want as many goals as possible, but can Prophecy stop this goal-scoring team?
I just don't know. I mean, if Method could put 7 past Endpoint, how many are they going to put past Prophecy, who are a team who are looking pretty good in the RLRS recently, but kind of similar standings to Endpoint. So if we're seeing a 7-0 for Method over Endpoint, we should be expecting similar sort of results in this matchup, because this is a similar level of opponent that Method are up against.
And they score goals from pretty much every conceivable angle in Rocket League, which you'll see right now. But, I mean, how do you stop them? How do you defend, a team like Method? How do you go about that? How can Prophecy think, right, look, let's keep it tight. Let's keep 3 at the back and let's on the counter-attack, maybe?
I think you sit and you hope and you pray that they miss.
Okay.
No, seriously, I think what you need to do is you can't give them time. They don't need much time, admittedly, to score, but you can't give them any more opportunities than they're going to develop on their own. You need to make sure that you're getting in their faces and that you've got a solid back line when you need it.
Now, obviously, a top goal scorer from last season, one of them, Metsonoris. Many people predict that he will be the top goal scorer today. Can he get the goals and maybe push himself up the table of best performers?
Absolutely. Although, keep an eye out for a lot. He's the player who was sort of the quiet one on Method last season. The Finnish duo, Magnus and Metsonoris. Of course, Magnus not here today. We've got Sniper, who, by the way, goes a long way back with a lot. They used to team together over, I think, 2 years ago when Rocket League first had a competitive scene. So these guys are not new to each other at all. They're very good friends. And we don't even have to make a prediction whether he's going to slot in. Well, he clearly did in the week 1 against Endpoint. So I think a lot is the one to look out for. He's really stepping up for me this season, and I'm trying not to say a lot. Because that's always his name. It's so hard not to. I'm expecting him to step up for sure.
Yeah, well, indeed. Well, this Prophecy lineup is looking very, very exciting. They've got a brand new lineup infused with top talent. See what I did there? Yeah, you see that?
It's pretty good.
Well done.
That one's happy.
Proud of you.
It's going to be Ignite now. Is there anyone there?
Prophecy looking really solid there.
Look at this. Oh, Ignite trying to make something out. Oh my God, look at this. It's 7am arriving. Those guys loved him.
Oh, that's last man back. That's going to be a free chance for Mummy Snow. Yeah.
Mummy Snow makes it count as well. It's going to be on the breakaway here, and just like that, from one end to the other, Prophecy close out the series 3-1.
So this new lineup, 2 former Infused players, Sebadam and Ironite. It worked well last week with Mummy Snow there to complement that trio. It was good. They had balance in that side. But again, as we've mentioned, they're up against Method. What can they do as a team today to maybe secure a victory?
I mean, Seb and Igna, obviously, they were previously, in Season 1, they were on Infused alongside Doomsy. They've left, now they've gone to Prophecy. So I think they're going to be, I think like we saw last time, it was very much those two doing their thing, and then Mummy Snow doing his own thing as well. So it was sort of like a 2 and a 1 thing, and it worked well. It worked okay. I think they might need to work a little bit more as a team, a bit more as a full unit. But Ignite, he's going to be sending lots of passes, I think. Like he supported Doomsy, I think he's going to try and support Mummy Snow, and I think he's going to try and support Sebadam as well.
It was lovely to watch last week, Ironite setting up Sebadam and vice versa, and that's what Ironite can do, and it's definitely what we've seen today. Doomsy's missing with his Infused team.
Yeah, Doomsy seems to be the one who's got the bad end of the stick with the parting ways with Ignite and Sebadam. But Ignite and Sebadam off to a good start. If they can keep that up, then they're looking really good to make the playoffs, as this is, you know, another matchup against a team that is going to be higher up in the standings. Although we're all expecting Method to come out victorious, this is one of those games, it could be against a dark horse opponent that maybe on their day, I mean, Ignite in the last season, I think he was the player who surprised us the most. He really did elevate his game to the top level, world-class performance in several series.
Do you expect that Ironite and Sebadam have got the signed Infused jersey on their wall at home, or would they have tucked it away in a drawer, maybe bring it out for special occasions?
I don't know, I've not asked them about that one.
I like to think they've got a picture frame, and half of it is Infused and half of it is Prophecy.
Oh, like stitched together? I don't
Yeah.
know where you buy the shirts like that, but...
I probably can't for legal issues.
Okay. All right, well, there you go. Tell you what, gentlemen, it is going to be a beauty of a game, and I know that you're going to enjoy this. So please help me and welcome the players into the Gfinity arena right now. We have for Prophecy, we've got Ironite, Sebadam, and Mummy Snow, and for Method, Metanoris, Alot, and Sniper! Right then, here we go then. The gentlemen are ready, they're in their places. It is time to look at their faces. And Ironite, will he get a cracker smile? Will he? Mummy Snow, nothing! I can't believe it, Tenoris, something! Snowbit, no! And oh, that's it, that's it.
50-50 is a term used when two players will challenge for a loose ball. Although known as a 50-50, due to the idea that both players will have an equal chance of hitting the ball, quick smarts and a better reading of the game will normally lead to one player gaining an advantage. Farmstead is one of the newest seasonal arenas. The stunning visuals set this arena apart and is also home to some Easter eggs. One example of this, the Renegade Battle Car, is from Supersonic Acrobatic Rocket Powered Battle Cars, which appears as an old abandoned vehicle.
Tell you what, I love the A to Z of Rocket League. There'll be more of that to come throughout the series. I hope you enjoyed your break, because now it's time for a lesson in Rocket League. We have Method taking on Prophecy, and I'm going to ask my experts who they are backing. But look at this, Stumpy, who are you backing?
I'm with Method, obviously. One of the best teams in the world, if not the best team, according to Gregan. And we've also got Johnny here. So we've sort of, it's quite heavily skewed towards Method today.
It is a little bit. Johnny boy, what's happening here? Not going to go for Prophecy?
No, but I just want to be here because Alot hates it.
Oh yeah, he doesn't like it.
He doesn't like it when we stand behind him.
Get closer to him, just a little bit
He doesn't
closer.
want us to back up.
Make him feel really uncomfortable. He doesn't like that.
He's like, please go stand over the other side of the stage. So we are just going to stand right here. But I do think that they're going to win.
Yeah, he's a wild animal there. Just give him some breathing space. I'll tell you what, I'm going to give him a bit of love over there. Prophecy, they're going to give me a slight wave. I'm going to get a slight wave and nod. That's all I'm going to get from those boys. That's all. I love that. Thank you very much. They have got the motivation now because Johnny Boy and Stumpy have gone with Method, but Alot seems a little bit riled there, so maybe that will work with them. Casting today, commentating, my main man Onset and Greg. Gentlemen, well, they've both gone for Method up there, the experts. You're the experts as well. Do you agree with them, or can you see maybe a win for Prophecy? If anything is to go by their waves, maybe not.
I'm going to go with Method. I mean, as we've said previously, they're one of the best teams in the world now. You know, they've come from the start of the Elite Series in Season 1 to where they are now. It's such an awesome story to see a team progress as much as they have. You know, Prophecy, very, very strong team, picked up their first win last week, but I just feel like these two teams are in different classes at the moment, and I just feel like Method are too strong.
Yes, I'll take that. Now, GG stands for good game, but it also stands for goals and more goals, and that's what we're going to expect from Method. Are you going to back them?
I have to. I mean, I think everyone here is unanimously going to go for Method, purely because they are such a strong team, but it's also their consistency recently. They've been performing at a high level, and even their lows seem to be incredibly high at the moment. Although, with Sniper in there, it does mix it up. He did play very well last week filling in for Magnus, but that's a weak point potentially, and that's where Prophecy have really got to attack.
OK, well, gentlemen, the experts, hopefully this will be a slobber knocker. I'll leave it with you. Here it is, Prophecy taking on Method.
Well, we will do our best to bring you a slobber knocker. We got no reason not to. I mean, Prophecy versus Method, both coming off the back of wins last week, and Method coming off of the back of a huge win in the week as well, taking down PSG as well.
That's true. In the rival week, they played against their potential biggest rivals in the world at the moment, Paris Saint-Germain. Everyone's expecting them to be one of the best teams in RLCS alongside Method, and they had a best of 3, best of 7, which means they play 3 potential best of 7s. They won 8-1 games, which is insane. They really dominated there. They did get beaten, though, in the week against Gale Force, so they're definitely competitors with them, so perhaps this best team in the world thing is being thrown around a little bit too much.
I mean, I'm not just saying you were the one who said it.
I
We'll
said
put it on your back straight away, but let's talk a little bit about Prophecy just as this game is about to get underway. What do these guys have to do to compete with Method?
You have to match their tempo because they are a very fast team. Method love to keep the ball moving forward as we are starting Prophecy versus Method, the final match of today.
And here we go, Prophecy in the blue and Method in the orange. Both of these teams wearing their respective colours, and it's going to be the guys from Method who are on the attack early on. A lot's going to be up in the air, trying to push this one forward towards that Prophecy side of the pitch. It's going to be Sniper. He's chasing this one down, trying to find a pass inside, but Iron Knight, he's going to get the clearance away. And he's going to get a second touch on this one. The breakaway is on. Can he find a teammate or maybe a finish? But no, Sniper finds a way back. As 7M has a shot, but a lot is there to make the save. Iron Knight going to pop this one off the backboard, but Metsonoris is going to be there. Mama Snow, bit of a whiff on that one on the aerial. His teammate is there, pass out wide, beautiful pass. There's a lot who's almost going to take that one over Iron Knight. You could already see the passing plays coming from Method.
Yeah, there was an opportunity there for a lot to pass, but he thought that would be predicted by the goal line defense, so instead took a touch. But in fact, that was predicted. So a good start here for Prophecy. They're reading Method well, and it seems to be pretty balanced right now.
Oh, that's a big miss! That's a huge miss and a mistake! It's going to give the lead to Prophecy! Players missing the ball left, right, and centre there, and it is Iron Knight who just pushed that one towards the roof. Bounce back down, and look at this massive miscommunication, and it's going to be Prophecy taking the lead, Gregan.
I think Metsonoris had every right to push up there. That's clinical mistake there from Sniper. You should be getting that 100% of the time at this level, and it was Iron Knight who put the pressure on sending it towards net that caused that mistake to happen. And that's what you do in the first minutes. You just send the ball towards net, test them out, see if there's any mistakes coming through when the early game pressure is on.
Yeah, these guys have been working hard in the week as well, Team Infused. They're not just here to make up the numbers, they want to give. Sorry, I'm so used to saying Infused with those two players on it. Prophecy.
Players, yeah.
And it's going to be 7M with an opportunity here. A lot. 3 players here from Method, trapped on the line, low on boost. Is anyone there? It's Mama Snow who's going to come in and put Prophecy into a 2-0 lead. Everyone was back in Method going into this game, but Prophecy have come out of the gates hot.
That is not something you want to see as a team. All 3 players within touching distance. And then suddenly Metsonoris goes, one of you's got to take this, I can't do anything. And he pops it out, Mummy Snow, intercepts it quickly, and you don't want to be on the back foot like that. So that is just a miscommunication in their rotations. Hopefully those things start to get ironed out as the match goes on. But this is strong by Prophecy. They're just keeping that pressure on the whole game so far.
Metsonoris trying to find Sniper here, a beautiful pass, but couldn't find the finish. And unfortunately for Method, they are still down by 2. That wasn't particularly a lot with the air dribble, trying to find it back, and here comes Sniper! Incredible. Sniper puts the ball in the back of the net, and Method are back within 1.
I just saw a lot take that first touch and thought he's going to do something incredible now, and he does so. Reads it off the backboard, smothers it into the middle, and it is Sniper, who knew exactly what a lot's plan was there, comes in and finishes on a pretty much open net.
Not what we expecting to see at the start of this game. Method down, and now they're starting to storm back into the game, getting back to within 1 goal of Prophecy right now. It's going to be a lot. Once again up with the air dribble, looking for another touch. Sniper comes in as well. 2 players come in, and there might be an opportunity for a breakaway, but it's going to be Metsonoris. He's back on the rotation, wins that ball high up the pitch. Play back in here, 7M.
That boost, yes.
known for his solid defensive work. It's going to be a lot up here. Plays it off the roof. Momisno's going to miss that one as well. It's going to be another opportunity. Sniper's got an empty net, and he doesn't miss those. It's going to be tied up at 2-2.
Just watch a lot here. Rather than sending it into the backboard, gets underneath it, pushes it high, and it's so tough for Momisno on the back wall there to read it. Takes 2 players out of the game. Neither of them able to compete with that. A little bit of a mistake, but mistake was forced there. It's a tough situation, and it was Sniper with the easiest shot of probably the series is going to be today for him.
Parity is restored in the game then. We're tied up at 2-2. As we approach that 2-minute mark, Method storming back into this game after going down 2-0 early on. Of course, it is a best of 5 series here, so a strong start here for both of these teams. There's going to be a lot here on the breakaway. Has Ignite to try and take out the game. Ignite with some fantastic defensive work there. Managing to keep Method at bay. All going to be popped back into the midfield. Ignite might have an opportunity to shoot on goal here, but Metz makes a huge save on the line there. Sebadam following up. Doesn't look like anyone from Prophecy here is going to be in position to
what a pass.
Take any opportunity his way, but Ignite. Great job reading that one, Gregan. Saw that pass, cut it out before it found its target.
Yeah, with Method, you know they're going to be going for those passes, so you've almost got to look where they could hit it, and right there, that was an example of how well Prophecy defended it. Saw a lot, had no momentum. The only place he could put it back into the middle, intercept it. And this is a very close game. Even though Prophecy started well, they're still very much in it. It's not Method really lighting up, it's the fact that it's so close.
And another thing I have to point out is how good Prophecy's passing play has been so far. They've almost matched Method for what is essentially one of Method's distinctive features as a team. How well they pass that ball to each other and create opportunities. Momisno's up in the corner right now. He's going to be looking to drop this one down. It's Ignite with a shot, and Sebadam trying to follow up, but no, Method's defense too strong. Momisno gets a touch just to push that one back into midfield. Metsonoris and Momisno in the 50-50. Sniper going to get the long clearance here. Oh, a lot looking for a redirect there.
Taking a player out the game.
Here comes Sniper now. Going to play that one off the backboard. Is anyone arriving? Metsonoris doesn't quite get the read on that one, but does get an important touch.
That's on net.
A lot is back though. Does get a fairly simple save. Now he's going to look for the pass out. Momisno putting the pressure onto this Method lineup though. I love what I'm seeing from Prophecy here. Not letting Method settle and taking the game to them.
Really, Momisno is the man to watch here. He's taking the ball up as the first player.
Oh, it's a big chance.
Oh, almost intercepted. He's taking the ball up as the first player and really trying to create opportunities. And by doing that, he's taking a few players out of the game and initiating that 3-player passing play. So watch out. Momisno when he's moving up alone. Oh, almost in there. But going into the final moments now, the score is level. Who is going to get game 1? It could go to overtime here.
It could well do. Metsonoris puts this one towards the corner. Last opportunity of the game here for Method. Is going to strike the floor. We're going into overtime in game number 1. Prophecy 2, Method 2. It's going to be next goal wins.
We were expecting a flood of goals from Method today, but Prophecy have really shown us they are not invincible. They may be one of the best teams in the world, but there is a way to stop them from scoring.
Might be an opportunity here. Here comes Metsonoris. Big tackle and challenge from Ignite to keep Metz at bay. We'll see that poll that we've had out today. Metsonoris, one of those favourites to be the top goal scorer at the end of the season in the Elite Series, so keep an eye out on him. It's going to be a lot. Hits the crossbar. Prophecy stay in this one by the skin of their teeth. Going to be Ignite. He finds the pass out to Momisno. Sniper now, all the pressure here coming in from the boys in orange. Metsonoris with another pass across here towards the goal. Momisno gets the clear though. Sniper going to be up. Big challenge there from Momisno. Sniper. He's going to get this one up and get back hot on that rotation. But once again, Metsonoris does get demoed, however. So smart play coming in from Prophecy. Should give them the opportunity to regroup here and get that ball away.
Momisno is just making so many smart decisions, going up for those 50-50s, got a defensive demo we just saw there, and both his teammates have been matching that. So many challenges coming in from Prophecy, meeting Method at the source of the ball. Like there, just a prime example of it. Take away any control Method have.
And that's exactly what you have to do. You know how fast Method are going to try and play, and Ignite has an opportunity, and Ignite wins the first game for Prophecy in overtime. 1 minute 24 of overtime, and it's Prophecy who go up 1-0 in the series.
Ignite just chipping it towards the far side, backing the fact Sniper was low on boost. All 3 Method players caught up in the same corner. One of them is likely to be low, and it was Sniper. Ignite, though, on that breakaway, all by himself, took it past the whole of the Method roster to win game 1.
Boy, oh boy, do we have a series on our hands. Everyone had written away Prophecy's chances as we went into this series, but they are 1-0 up. And that man at the top of the leaderboard there, Ignite, a couple of goals for him, but what a finish under pressure in that overtime situation. It almost feels like they've been watching Method, and they know how to play against these guys.
It's very tough now for Method, as they are being told as this incredible team that are unbeatable. Everyone's putting the pressure on them, and they're expected to win. Whereas Prophecy coming into this, no pressure at all.
Nothing to lose.
Everything they do can be a win. If they take one game, that's a win. If they take 2 games, that's a win. If they win the series, that is unbelievable. And right now, Method, I think, are feeling that pressure. We saw some uncharacteristic mistakes, and that's where they weren't taking their opportunities. Stuff like that a lot, just narrowly missing out on shots, and where normally they score them every time.
I was going to say, and normally that's one of the features of Method, how clinical they are when they have those opportunities. To see them miss those chances, even the difficult ones, we expect to see them converted. But there is the man on screen, Ignite, who put that goal away in overtime. Prophecy 1-0 up in the series. But a man that stood out for me as a marked change from last week, how good did Mummy Snow just play in that first game?
That was just unbelievable by him. He has a tendency to start doing unusual things like missing the ball, but this week he's been doing all the off-the-ball stuff like demos, boost starving, getting those challenges in, taking away Method's control. They weren't moving as fast as they normally do because they didn't know where each other was. Someone might be demoed, someone might get blocked. They didn't have the possession control they normally do.
Very interesting to see. As we say, a marked improvement, but it's game number 2 of the series getting underway. The lead in the hands of Prophecy in the series. As we see these two teams go against each other, it's going to be Sebadam with a huge shot straight away. Sebadam puts Prophecy in the lead in the second game. What a shot from Sebadam. Look at the power he gets on this one.
Just beautiful timing to send it to that far side. Using the new car, the Skyline. People have been saying it's so good for shooting, and that is why. So much control, getting that nose to the ball. Perfect half volley shot to the far corner. Great start for Prophecy. They went up early last game. Can they do it again and take that huge 2-0 advantage in the series?
This would be huge for Prophecy. If they can eke out a win here, they will just be 1 game away, but a long way to go, of course, in this second game. It's going to be Method now on the attack towards the Prophecy goal. It's going to be Sniper with a shot. It falls across, and a lot arrives, and a lot ties the game up at 1-1.
Never.
Vicious finish from him.
Never count out Method. They just find goals so quickly. Look at Sebadam there. He has to react to an incredibly fast backboard pass into the middle. Sniper's there, sends it into the goal, and now we are seeing that kind of Method offense you should be scared of.
Starting to warm up a little bit now, Method. You feel like offensively they're starting to come together. If they can just get those defensive things cleared up, maybe cut out a few of those mistakes, they're going to be feeling good. But Prophecy at the same time are playing Method at their own game. Sniper going to arrive here, pops that one up towards the backboard, looking for a player who's following up, and there's the demo. The goal is going to be open, but no one quite in position to take advantage of that. It's going to be Ignite, brings this one down, pops it past that player. If he can find a pass inside, that would potentially create an opportunity. He's going to drop back for this midfield boost here. This is going to be an important touch from Sebadam, because look at this, Metsonoris is there, but a lot read by Ignite. A lot. Oh, strikes a post. They cannot convert, and Mama Snow, Prophecy once again a slither away from finding themselves down in this game. But now they can have a shot on goal and an open net, and Sebadam's going to get his second of the game. And another mistake here coming out of Prophecy. Out of Method, and Prophecy take the lead.
The way Method plays, they rely on every touch being clean, and you saw a lot started pushing up, expecting his teammate Metsonoris to get it, but Sebadam was there just in case, intercepts that ball, power hits towards the net, takes away any opportunity to get back in time, and that's Sebadam's second interception shot of the game. He's looking to poach those goals.
Oh, he was trying to send that one downwards towards the Method goal as well to potentially increase their lead to 3-1. Oh, a lot with the shot here. Just high and wide, however. We're going to drop down to the corner. Sebadam's going to be able to just push that one away, but a lot is going to be there. Mummy Snow should have an easy long clear up field here. Ignite takes to the skies. He's looking for the to repay that pass inside, but
backboard.
Here comes Ignite, and Ignite puts Prophecy up 3-1. These guys are on fire right now, Gregan.
Just keep hitting it on that backboard, drawing out those Method players, and eventually you get that point-blank range shot. You saw a lot was not able to save that no matter what. Ignite had so much net to aim at, and that puts them 3-1 up. This Prophecy team is popping off right now.
Oh, there's an opportunity here. Mummy Snow from the kickoff is going to turn it into 4-1 now. 3 minutes left on the clock, and 3 goal difference between these two teams. Sebadam causing all sorts of problems off of the kickoff, and Mummy Snow is going to finish that off every day of the week. 4-1 now, Prophecy in the lead.
You say every day of the week, it was not easy. Had Sniper flying in from the back corner boost. Just took a one-touch shot opportunity, and that is so good. Sebadam, though, the kickoff man. He's a 1v1 player. He practices that kickoff, knows how to win it, and that puts his team ahead even further. We're halfway through the game.
Oh, big save from Iron Knight.
4 goals already for Prophecy.
2 players in the air here for Prophecy. Mummy Snow brings this one down.
He's dribbling everyone.
He's taking his teammates out. He's taking everyone out. But one player who's taking Prophecy out is Metzanoris. He brings this back to within 2 goals now.
Oh, good passing play there. Smart, just recognizing that if he went towards net, Mummy Snow might be able to get the block. The safest option for them, use your teammates. Metzanoris getting his goal, then working their way back. Half the game left still.
6 goals, as you say, already in this game. Only half the game gone. This team's putting on a show for us here at the Gfinity Arena. Mummy Snow, beautiful pass to Iron Knight. Iron Knight with a fantastic shot again, and Mummy Snow there to recycle, gets that aerial. Can he find that little touch across the Sebadam? No, he cannot. Gonna grab that boost though, Iron Knight. Gonna be there. Might be an opportunity for Lot pops this one up. Played off the backboard. Who's gonna be arriving? Sebadam trying to make something happen. He gets the block as well.
He knows when these players are gonna make mistakes. He's just coming in, forcing them to do something with the ball, and if they don't, he's there.
And it's almost like this is watching Method, but in blue. They're essentially copying what we're so used to seeing from Method, reading that ball so well, challenging for the ball high up the pitch, and just stifling Method at the moment. Massive props here to Prophecy. They've come out swinging in this series. There's going to be a lot who pushes one towards the corner. Mummy Snow is going to manage to get that boost, but a lot might have an opportunity, but Sebadam comes flying through with the clearance. Push towards the backboard. Well read by Iron Knight. A lot's going to be waiting there, though. Finds across the Sniper, and Sniper's going to finish. We have a 1-goal game.
We do. They're working their way back. Method from behind this whole series. They are close to bringing it back. Sniper, ex-Prophecy player, wanting to make a name for himself under the Method banner. Wants to show his old teammate Mummy Snow that he made the right move. But perhaps that's why Mummy Snow's playing so well. He wants to prove to Sniper there's a real rivalry going on between these 2 players.
A lot of backstory between these players, as you say, Gregan. Always a little bit more on the line when you're playing against ex-teammates. Is going to be another opportunity. Metzanoris manages to get back and just about clear that one away. But both of these teams are playing so fast at the moment. Sebadam almost creating another opportunity there. From a solo play, Iron Knight going to push this one back. And look at this, it's something we're so not used to seeing, is Method on the back foot. All the pressure here coming in from Prophecy. It's going to be Mummy Snow who brings this one down. Pops this one, tries to pop this one over that player on the backboard, but well read by the Method player. A lot now. Going to take this one towards the corner. Iron Knight is there. Has managed to get the boost. Metzanoris is there, but the block comes in from that Prophecy player. And right now, you're starting to see Method. They know they've got to score to take this one to overtime. Team Prophecy, all they have to do is see this clock out, but with 30 seconds left on the clock, you know there's going to be at least one more opportunity here for Method to win this game.
Just these passing plays to get it out of defense, the counter-attacks. They're trying to find an opportunity. And this is what they just keep trying to take players out of the game, looking for those passes, but one of those passes needs to result in a shot. And none of those really opened up because Prophecy were just zoning out everywhere on the pitch, not letting them have a free opportunity.
Sebadam manages to squeeze that one against the backboard. It's now or never for Method if they want to take this game and tie up the series. Metzanoris plays it off the roof. Who's arriving? It's a lot, but a huge block coming in from Iron Knight at the last second. Sniper pops this one off of the back. Oh no! Ties the game! Incredible! In the last second of the game, Method live. We're going into overtime.
No way has he just scored this. A lot is nuts. What? Did not deserve to score that there. He was rotating out.
He just hung in the air for longer than he should have. Overtime, game number 2. Game number 1 was won in overtime by Prophecy. Second time of asking, can Method now answer back with an overtime win of their own? It's going to be Method who are...
The commitment, a lot's on his own at the back.
On the attack, but as you say, this is a risky situation here. Mummy Snow pops this one over, but a lot makes an important save. Sebadam, a lot's going to be away here. Just one towards the corner. Iron Knight going to be clearing up again. Here comes Metzanoris though, putting the pressure on. Iron Knight should get a nice easy clearance though for Prophecy. Iron Knight actually demos Sniper as well here, so a momentary advantage. Here comes Sebadam, but can't quite find The strike he was looking for and the connection on that ball.
Mummy Snow's alone.
Too many problems.
So good by Mummy Snow. He was alone at the back. He just needs to get that ball high, take pressure off his team, waste loads of time. He did that gorgeously there as he took it up to the ceiling and air dribbled it away.
Knight with a long clearance once again. I think it was about 1 minute 30 seconds or so in the last game before we saw a goal. Sebadam's going to be up. It's going to be a huge statement. No, Sebadam wins the game for Prophecy. They go up 2-0 in the series. These guys,
what a shot,
are looking to shut down Method.
Sniper had barely any angle to clear that away because Ignite was looming above him. But he manages to get it in off of Sniper, and that is Prophecy now with 3 match point opportunities.
Who would have said this going into the series? 3 match point opportunities, the potential for a 3-0 sweep in the series, and 2 overtime wins in 2 games for Prophecy. These guys are clutching up.
They are clutching. They start in the games ahead. They are getting caught up to by Method. They're trying to defend against them. Method find a way, but then in overtime they put on the offense again, and shots from Sebadam. He got his hat trick this game. Beautiful play by him.
That finish under pressure in overtime is why these are some of the best players in the world. Sebadam stepping up when he needed to. A hat trick, as you say, but not only that, 2 assists coming in from Sebadam as well. So doing all sorts of work for his squad, but Method clawed their way back into that. A goal in the last second of regulation time.
That goal
and
by
then
a
to
lot.
lose it, I mean, to talk us through that goal.
So a lot should not have gone for that. The only reason he went for that is because it was 0 seconds. They needed a goal. He flew up underneath the ball and managed to read the point it was going to go off the backboard. How on earth did he know where that was going? But only in those clutch situations did he muster up the courage to go for it. It's one of those 1 in 10 chances. Hope you get the right angle. And the fact that it went in when there was a defender there as well. You just
with 1 second on the clock as well. I mean, unbelievable. But then to lose the game, I mean, how have they got a big feeling up there right now?
I mean, they're playing a very strong Prophecy lineup who are now going into potentially the last game.
Here we go, Gregan.
Method have got to come back now. Prophecy 2-0 up in the series. How on earth have we got ourselves here? It is pure grit and determination of this Prophecy team playing their hearts out.
Here we go then. Prophecy, 3 match points to take down Method. Method with it all to do. They need to win 3 games back to back now. We were talking about the shot wins a lot with the shot. Not going to be good though. Followed up by Sniper, looking for the pass back.
Again!
Can he find the back post? No, Sebadam.
If he did that twice in 1 series, that would have been crazy.
Barely any boost, but he manages to get that one away. Look at the pressure coming in here. Sniper going to pop this one up again. All of these players from Prophecy are going to be low on boost, but they do manage to break away finally. So fantastic defensive play coming in from Prophecy, showing not only going forward are they turning up today, but they're building a wall in front of that goal when they need to as well. Prophecy now on the attack. Mummy Snow! Is it going to fall in? Oh my! How? Please!
Mummy Snow, what are you doing?
How does that happen?
That just shouldn't work. Mummy Snow, you're insane.
Just touching that one over with the tip of the wheel.
I don't want to blame Metsonoris. I don't think that was going in. But the fact that he had to even try and save a shot in that situation just shows you how much Mummy Snow caught him off guard there. He is playing the game of his life right now.
So audacious as well in that situation. He knows he's got 3 match points to play with, but to go for something like that and have it come off. Mummy Snow, the standout player so far in this series.
They've all been standout. Every single player on this Prophecy team is playing their best I think I've ever seen any of them play. Sebadam, 3 goals last game. He's known as the defensive player, but no, he can come in and score when he needs to.
Ignite also winning the game in overtime. All of the players, as you say, Greg, and just playing out of their boots in this game. Mummy Snow going to have the pressure on Method here. Plays it back. A lot should get the pass away. Does indeed to Sniper. Sniper's going to take this one upfield. Sebadam manages to just about get a touch and bumps him out the way. So big play there from Sebadam. Just to buy his teammates a little bit of time to get back. Metsonoris pushes this one back in field. A lot's going to be trying to get under that one, but he's going to have to rotate back. Metsonoris does keep this one alive. Sniper now brings it down. Takes it over Sebadam. This is an opportunity here. Plays it across goal, and a lot is going to be there to tap that one in. Method answer back. Surprise, surprise, Greg, and we're tied up at 1-1.
Anytime there's a close game, you know Method are going to find a way to score, and that is a prime example of how they do it. As soon as a player overcommits to the near post, push it into the middle. If they're at the back post, darting to the near post closer. They always are looking at where the defensive players are and trying to outplay them. And that does level the score. We're about halfway through. But this is going to be a chance. Sebadam!
Oh, Sebadam with a good strike on goal there, but he couldn't convert a lot. Has to make that save on the line. Ignite plays it back in. Is anyone arriving? No. Oh, what a smart play from Prophecy. Deciding to give that one up. You say, Metsonoris with a beautiful little flick there to take it over that player. Looking for that pass back inside to Sniper, but well read by Mummisno again. The man himself. He's looking for a pass of his own here. Out to Ignite. Ignite wins that battle in the corner. Pushes this one back inside. Sniper's going to be back. Ignite trying to get a block on that one. Sebadam going to be back on the rotation. We talked about how responsible a player that Sebadam is, and that's a perfect example of it, Gregan.
Yeah, once he's alone, he knows how to waste time. And that's huge when you've got potential players like Mummisno, who likes to overcommit, use up all his boost for his plays. Sebadam at the back really gives him the time to recover.
Sniper going to have an opportunity for to create something here for Method. Sebadam, though, doing such a good job, again, of just reading the play. And this is the first team I think I've seen so far in the Elite Series and in a while that's been able to read what Method are trying to do and almost beat them to the ball. Ignite manages to get this one away. Another challenge. That was won by Prophecy. A lot. Sebadam going to push this one away. Mummisno's going to be up, looking for that redirect towards goal. Does get it, but Sniper is there. Manages to get the read. Metsonoris wins the ball. It's going to be Sebadam looking for that double tap.
He almost got above that ball. But you might see, some critics might be watching this and going, Method, they're not playing as good as they normally do. But that's not down to the fact Method aren't as strong. It's down to the pressure that Prophecy are putting on here. They're bumping them, they're stealing their boost, forcing them to retreat in situations where they normally just keep that pressure on.
So difficult to play your own game. As soon as a team makes you uncomfortable, you start making decisions you normally would have. Ignite pops that one across. No one there to convert, though, for Prophecy. We're into the last 50 seconds of this game. This potential series-deciding game here for Prophecy. Sebadam pushes the one across field. A lot's going to send it back where it came from. Mummisno takes to the air. Finds Sebadam. Mummisno is going to have an opportunity to pop this one past Sniper. Sebadam looking for that backboard play. Sonoris reads it well. Ignite keeping the pressure on once again. And look at this, just the pressure again from Prophecy. The shot towards goal. Sniper has to make the save. Demo does come in from Mummisno as well on Sniper. So Ignite trying to take this forward. But for the last 10-15 seconds, that was all Prophecy.
It was, and can we see a final moment goal here from Method? I don't think it's going to be very easy for them. Metsonoris is trying, but this is going to be going to another overtime. We've seen 2 overtimes already. Prophecy have been the victor in both. Will they get 3 overtimes in a row against Method, one of the best teams in the world right now? Admittedly with Sniper here instead of Magnus, but it really didn't show much last week. And I don't think it's showing hugely this week. A lot has to step up now, be that clutch player he was. Every other week we've seen. I don't know what to watch. Like, there's so much going on. Every player is trying to do something on every facet of the game. Bumps, demos, same thing. Bumps, demos, boost, starving.
I tell you what, Ignite's trying to do. Oh, Ignite's trying to win the game, and Mummisno's following up as well, but doesn't get the contact on the ball. Prophecy almost stealing another win in overtime here. If you are just joining us, where have you been? This is the 3rd overtime in a row. Ignite with the save on the line. Mummisno manages to get it clear. Method now with the pressure for the first time in a while. We've seen them really applying the pressure to the Prophecy side of the map. Mummisno is going to be up. Finally manages to get this one away. He's going to give an opportunity for his teammates just to pick up some boosts, maybe reset a little bit. Sebadam. Oh, that's going up. It's an open net. It's anyone there. Mummisno wins the game for Prophecy. Mummisno wins the series for Prophecy.
We just see that ball intercepted. Method getting completely red. And it's Mummisno lingering upfield as he has done all series long. And Prophecy get the upset against Method. 3 overtime wins without dropping a single game to Method.
Sweep them aside. Prophecy. What a performance from them. 3-0 over Method. However, 3 overtime wins. I mean, that couldn't have been closer, could it?
Just every single time Prophecy put that pressure on, you didn't know what Method could do to respond. They were under such a chokehold there. They could not get out of their own half.
My heart hurts. That was 3 overtimes in a row. Prophecy clutching up in every single game. Whew. I mean, that's the first time I've seen a team challenge Method with the way they play and try to match Method the way they play. And that seemed to be a recipe for success for them.
For sure, and some of these highlights were incredible. The defense from Prophecy, but that Mummy Snow touch,
unbelievable.
It was things like that Mummy Snow was doing, just throwing off Method the whole series, lingering upfield, taking away the ball. Not to say Method couldn't score, they were still finding ways through, but Prophecy just a little bit better at taking away the ball from Method.
Unbelievable performance from every single player on Prophecy, but that man on your screen, Mummy Snow, what a performance in that series from him. He deserves to be here at the Elite Series.
He's probably pumped right now. He wanted that so badly. Prophecy were completely the underdogs here. No one thought they were going to win. They came in and just played free Rocket League, and they came out the better because of it. They were enjoying themselves and playing the best they've ever played.
So what now for Method?
Go away, practice, and get better.
Get better.
No, they can't get much better. I think they just need to get rid of those mistakes. That's all it is. Like, there was a few moments where they just should have gone for the ball and they didn't.
Yeah, there's a few little moments, as you say, where it just felt like cohesion for the first time. We've had to question it with Method, where it's been almost, the game just looked so easy for them. But that was the first time we've seen some little whiffs, some little miscommunications, and that was the difference between these two teams. But it's the first time. I keep going on about it, but I think everyone who's watched this series right now is going to look at Method and go, we're going to play them at their own game. We're not going to wait for them. I think the fear factor maybe has gone from Method now.
I think it was a mental game there. Once they went down, they realized they had a match, and they couldn't adapt. They didn't know how to adapt to Prophecy. So you got to stay strong in the head, and you can still win games. Method, go away and think about it, and you'll come back better.
Well, what we're going to do right now is there's going to be a few people backstage who are pretty pumped right now. Let's go over to Lottie. She's actually upstairs with the guys from Prophecy.
Thank you, Onset. Boys, honestly, I'm speechless. That was the best game of Rocket League I've ever seen. And I mean, there was a little bit of, I would say, a bit of judgment coming into this game that Method were going to take this quite easily. Hell no. Hell no. Sebadam, how was that for you guys? What were you thinking tactically going into it?
I mean, Ignite always says, bim bam, go for it, quickly. And so that's what we do. We just play really fast, and that's what won us the game.
Bing bam, that was it. Guys, you had so many clutches, you had demos, you had boost starving. I mean, was that something that you thought, yeah, we have to do this in order to win this game?
I don't know. I felt like they were good at boost starving as well. There was a time where they boost starved us a lot, which was hard, but we got the saves when we needed them, especially in the last game, so I think we did pretty good against them.
Okay, I like it. And are we feeling a lot more confident after having a win like that?
Absolutely, 100%.
100%. So next week, we're seeing this again, 100% from Prophecy effort.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Tom. They're confident. I can't wait for this new world-class team. I think we've got going. Back over to you.
Thank you very much. Yes, indeed, those boys look very, very confident. I don't even know what Sebadam said that Ionite says. It was a bim bam.
Bim bam, go for it. And okay. Bim bam, they went for it.
And they got the result they wanted. What happened to Method there? What was the? If we're going to pick apart why they didn't look as we expected them to, what was it?
Well, I mean, they got blown away. Defensively, they were just not ready for what Prophecy had to throw at them. And I do want to give a lot of credit to Prophecy. I think that a lot of Method's downfall was just Prophecy being too good. They were just way too good in offense. They were shooting top corner from the midfield. That ridiculous goal by Mummy Snow in the third game. And their pressure it was too much for Method to handle. Of course, we didn't see Method's defense so much in the first week because they were just always on offense and they were dominating. They won 7-0. They were winning all the time, so we didn't get to see their defense. It might be weak without Magnus in the full strength lineup, perhaps. But wow, 3-0. Prophecy are really here to play.
Yeah, defense frailties. But also, gentlemen, do you think it was because of you guys standing next to our lot in the predictions when I asked for them that really put him off his game?
He did tell us not to. As soon as we got there, he goes,
even
no,
if we were walking over.
I don't think he wanted us there. I don't know if there's something going on in the team that we don't know about. But I feel like they're still a very, very strong team. They just were not prepared for what Prophecy gave to them today. They were so dominant, and I think some of the whiffs coming out from Sniper, some of the little touches from Metzer, and a lot missing a couple of things, it didn't do them any favours. But Prophecy, today, it's not like it was lucky. They were the best team. They were the better team.
And do you think that fact that Johnny Boy, they're often picked, said to be the favourites, that sort of weighs heavily on them? They'd rather be the underdogs and then keep on winning.
Well, they said last week that they were going to win every series, so they're kind of accepting the fact that they're the favourites. They're saying, yes, we're going to win every game, we're expecting to win every game, but I don't know if they're really believing that just yet. They want to believe it, clearly. They want to go in confident to every game, but then a lot telling us as we walked over there, no, don't come over here, we don't want you here. We don't want you guys to think they were the favourites because then we're going to lose. Maybe that little bit of doubt starts to cause some problems.
Especially when that first win in overtime by Prophecy. Yeah. But I tell you what, you've got to look at that side and say, is Magnus going to come back at some point and get back into that team?
I hope so. I really hope so. Sniper, I think last week we saw that he was able to pull his weight to an extent because it was an easy game. It was a much easier game. But I think Magnus, if these guys want to stay on top, Magnus needs to come back.
Perfect. Well, listen, gentlemen, Prophecy were very, very good. But you know what? I'd like Gregan to break down the play with that guy who had that cheeky top of the corner of the goal. Incredible stuff, Mummy Snow.
Yeah, Mummy Snow, you had an incredible series there. I think it's probably one of the best performances I've seen you play. How are you feeling about that?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah, we've got some footage of you playing, and I want to see what your thoughts are on why you're doing things during the game. One thing I noticed with you in particular is you tend to linger upfield quite a lot. Do boost star bumps and like that incredible redirect you did towards the top corner. Is that something you aim to do?
I would say I'm kind of a team guy, if you could say that. I play around my teammates.
Yeah.
So if I see two guys up, I'll probably stay more defensive.
Yeah.
I stay upfield if my two teammates are back in defense, so I can get a pass or a redirect.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much how it
So you're always looking to go to where your teammates aren't. So you spread out more, you get less double commits, all that kind of stuff. One thing, like let's just look, with the kickoff, there was that kickoff which you guys won and then end up scoring from. Do you guys have a kickoff strategy that you tend to mix up for different teams, or do you have like a solid system?
We're pretty sure that Method does the back left or back right. So it's pretty easy to counter that so it stays mid.
Yeah.
And we're pretty sure it was Seb that cut it off mid and then I got it and scored. So we do know what teams do with the kickoffs and we try to counter it to improve our kickoff.
That's brilliant, like the fact you're looking ahead at the games you've got and how you're going to counter them. Another thing is just in general, you guys were using the backboard really well. Just there on the clip, you saw Sebadam go for the backboard and you go for the corner there. It's all that kind of like taking players out of the game. Did you notice that was a weakness of Methods, or is that something you look to do anyway?
I don't think it's a weakness because they're really fast as well. I just think there were some moments where we had some momentum and we just had to keep up the pressure. The more pressure you keep up, the more boost you have, and they boost starve. And if they don't have boost, you can see that they can't save it. So
that's brilliant. As you can hear, Mummy Snow and his team really think about how they're playing, and it showed in the game as you did get that 3-0 sweep. That's enough from us and Mummy Snow here on the analysis. Back to Tom on the desk.
Thank you very much. Great in-depth analysis from Gregan and Mummy Snow. Looking forward to seeing Mummy Snow back in week 3. Lottie is currently in the crowd with a result of our earlier day poll.
So I'm here with some new-found mates in the crowd, some fantastic lids going on here as well. But I've got a little bit of information with our poll that has now closed. But the winner of our predicted top goal scorer of the season was actually Data, who had 20% overall out of our all 8, and Metsonorus a close 19% as well. What do you think of that, young man? What do you think? Metsonorus, Data, did you think Data was going to be top goal scorer?
I thought Metsonorus would because he's quite a top striker, able to put it in quite quick.
Lovely. Look at that. So young, but so informative. And what about you, sir? What did you think? Do you think Data should have taken that one?
Definitely, Data is really a strong player. Lots of people downgrade him because not a lot of people know him. But once you see him on the field, you'll see that he's a great striker. He always gets shots on the net. It's just perfect overall.
Perfect. Well, there you go, guys at home. The crowd agree with you. So Data is our predicted top goal scorer this season. Back over to you, Tom.
Thank you very much. I tell you what, analysis from the punters, the audience there. I tell you what, our jobs aren't safe at all. We've had some phenomenal action today, but it's not gone all of the way when it should have done. But I tell you what, hey, it didn't happen at certain points, but generally speaking, what a fantastic day it's been. Or what's the highlights from you that have stood out?
To be honest, right, my favourite goal of today is between two. It's either going to be Mummy Snow's one that we saw in that series, where he just tipped over the top and it went top corner, or it'll be a Lot's buzzer beater to make it into the overtime. That was incredible. So nice.
It's a shame they didn't get the win after that great equaliser. So I think they scored 2 to tie the game there. And a lot on 0 seconds. He jumped up before the ball hit the backboard, just reading the play, and he knew he had to get that in without touching the ground. Did it anyway. A Lot's like one of the best players in the world for scoring that type of goal.
Indeed. I just want to see one bit of action from earlier on today that'll tickle you. No, but I didn't. No. Unbelievable. That is genuine. Listen, that happened. Thank you very much to all my guests. We'll see you next week. Thank you, gentlemen. Don't forget, CSGO is coming up later at 4 p.m. It has been a simply incredible day. I'm almost lost for words. The only thing I will say then is, whatever you do not miss next week. Bye for now.
Week 2 matchup 1.
Doomsy to the middle. It's gonna go in.
Oh, but there's nobody at home. Excel. Favorites going in.
Envious versus Epsilon.
Data gets the first goal on the board. Waffle coming in. Flores is going to tie the game up. Oh, what a shot! Team Envious. Yay!
Party time. That's a great play, Cheery. Reason Gaming.
Prophecy versus Method.
Mummy Snow is going to come in. It's Metzanoris. Oh no! The last second. Mummy Snow wins the game for Prophecy.